There's got to be more than going back and forth. From doing right to doing
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good, and not evil, all the days of her life. She worketh willingly with her hands, and with the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and she stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is in vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Proverbs 31.
I can be a more virtuous woman by helping those that are in need, maybe to lend my ear to them and be a better listener. That's how I would be a more virtuous woman.
We simply can't believe that this unconditional kind of love would be enough to take a filthy wretch like this and wrap him up in righteousness. But that's exactly what he did. No matter.
I think being a virtuous woman, the virtues in the book, just living by this, how to be virtuous.
The cross has made you flawless. Has made you flawless. No matter the hurt or how deep the wound is, no matter the pain, still the truth is the cross has made.
How can I be a more virtuous woman? I think the biggest way that I could be a more virtuous woman would be to try to increase my faith, so that I can try to serve God better and serve others better, and be more of what God would want me to be, and ultimately in that transition, Lord willing, I would be a better sister to everyone around me, and I think that is where we become more virtuous.
Like a hero takes the stage when we're on the edge of our seat, saying it's too late. Well, let me introduce you to grace, grace, God's grace.
As one of the senior sisters, I feel the obligation to trust in the Lord for everything, and that He would direct me, to do the things and be the person I should be. Just not that I'm virtuous in any way, but that I would present myself as being a child of the Lord.
Still the truth is the cross has made, the cross has made you, the cross has made you live. No matter what they say or what you think you are, the day you come.
By giving people food that don't have food, and giving people like school supplies when they don't have it, giving people what they need, helping people, making people happy.
Matter the skies, still the truth is the cross has made, the cross has made you flawless. Cross has made you flawless.
I can be a more virtuous woman by realizing that it's not about me, by being observant of those needs around me, doing my best to fulfill them, and understanding that God's will is greater than anything I can plan for myself, and to trust and follow Him.
No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scars, still the truth is the cross has made, the cross has made.
For me personally, to be a more virtuous sister would be to be confident in God and not be afraid to speak His words and show people my light up at school, because I know that it's hard to start going towards the world and not saying things when you should be defending God, So I think for me personally it would be just to embrace the fact that I love God and God loves me, and I need to show that light to everyone else because God loves everyone else and they deserve to know that, and they could start a relationship with God if I can show my light to them as well.
And like a hero takes the stage when we're on the edge of our seat.
It's my desire to be a more virtuous sister, and I can do that by being more helpful, more loving, and more hospitable. I need to look at those that are less fortunate than me and reach out to them.
No matter the bumps, no matter the bruises, no matter the scar, still the truth is the cross has made, the cross has made you fly.
When we read Proverbs 31, we may feel discouraged thinking, I can't do that, it's impossible. But we're not perfect, and with the help of God, we can accomplish what the Lord has told us to do. So try it, it'll work.